This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another one. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section over what I'm going to be talking about. It's been a while since I've done, a solo video without doing reactions or without covering some time things. And we're going to be talking about Manchester United. Are Manchester United in a crisis? The short answer to this question, yes. In the pitch, I mean. But outside the pitch, I actually feel sorry for them. I cannot say it's a crisis because it never happened. So I actually feel sorry for them. So Manchester United were supposed to be the way there was a Qatar guy, a guy from Qatar in Eastern who wanted to say buy Manchester United, promising a new stadium. Old Trafford is getting old, promising them so much things, and it looked like they were going up. Manchester United fans made sure that we know of these things by how they were making it so public statement, talking about everything. I even remember some videos of people like Saidi wearing the Qatari outfit. Excitement. It was all over this guy's faces. Now we were told, I think 3 days back, I decided to ignore it. I wanted to talk about it in a video like this. We are now being told that it's not happening at all. And adding into that the next day, which is yesterday, we were told that Jim Ratcliffe could be the guy who takes Manchester United to the next level, as he's buying 25%, and he is gonna be the guy who runs every sporting activity concerning Manchester United, how it's gonna be settled, who the manager will be, and the Glazers will still be there, but they're taking a back seat. But most of the Manchester United fans just wanted the Glazers gone. So what does this tell us? It tells us maybe the Glazers are noticing that they are not really the right people to take Manchester United forward, and if they want to, they need to take a back seat, still have the majority share, but taking a back seat and allow others to run, then see what happens to do. So you could find that maybe they're taking a chairman type of a role, while everything that concerns Manchester United, the footballing, everything football-wise, is going to be done by somebody else, a guy who's owning 25%, a guy who is actually a fan of the club and could take the Manchester United forward. And the guy has been given the power to that in the maybe next 3 years, if he is able to, can buy Manchester United. Sorry for that. When you look at it, it looks so exciting, to be honest. It's something that can actually improve the team, because we have seen that these guys, footballing wise, they know nothing. They showed us when they still had that guy. What was his name? The guy was the footballing director or something like that, was fired. I forgot his name. That Manchester United fans used to complain so much about him. You remind me in the comment section, or maybe I'll put a picture of him when I remember of him when this video goes live. But when you look at how things are turning up at this moment, it's really, really terrible. And they had a guy who was going to take 100% of the club, try to improve the club, who had any intentions of getting anything out of the club, but just try to improve the club. In the Qatari guy, Sheikh Jassim owner or something like that. But now the question is this: what happens now? Because they have to compete with the likes of Man City and Newcastle. Just talk about the two who are owned by Qatari, with the Saudi billions, and also Qatari. These guys are taking their clubs on another level. They're still running. They have the money to control everything that happens with the club. They do change the club from when you look at it from outside. They are running their teams with direction. Look at how Newcastle have just changed under 1 year with the owners that they are now under. That tells you how much money, and maybe having a stable team with so much money, with the owner who doesn't need anything from the club, is capable of doing. They're signing players who are making a difference. They are doing so much that you can see that there is a difference in the terms of the club, the way it's now being run. Now Manchester United are in a crisis. They can't even compete with the likes of Arsenal and Liverpool, who we can say fairly they're being run with people who are still getting something from the club, but they don't have that amount of money as the Qatari, who can make a positive change just like that. We know Chelsea tried that, and how is that going on? And we'll talk about that on another video. But there is so much into this, and myself, when I think about it, maybe the football will change. maybe a lot of things are going to change with Manchester United. Maybe we're actually going to start enjoying watching what they are really giving us, or maybe what they're cooking. So it's really disturbing the way the things are going up. But in terms of quick change, I think the Qatar guy was what United needed to have a better direction. But now there's no longer any change now, because it seems like things are still going the other direction. So in other words, it hurts to see how this team is falling down rather than going up. It's a big club, so much fan base that they can still attract anybody. But at the moment, the way things are looking like, it's more going down rather than going up. Maybe Jim has a direction that we don't know, but his time with Nice in France is not really telling us any other thing. Or maybe with the teams he has bought, we still don't have enough to say that he has really changed the team. But he's the only guy that United could get and could be able to change things. But the Qatar guy, they've missed out on so much. That's why I'm saying I really feel so sorry for them, because they would have gotten somebody who was going to make quick change that all the United fans are crying for. Now the question is that, would Jim be firing Erik ten Hag? Now the short answer that we're being told, nope. It looks like he's going to give him more, but he's going to try to at least put a sporting director who can deal with the transfers rather than give him more the power. That could help United in the long run, because look at all the players that Erik ten Hag has brought. Every one of them, we all are asking so many questions and we are wondering where this is going to be going. But we will see more with what he's about to do. But in the shortest answer, I feel sorry for them. It's not a crisis. The crisis has already been something that has been happening. But in this case, you are going away from the Glazers. That has to be a positive. Even though they're still in the club, that in itself has to be a positive. And you are building something new. So you can wait on and believing that something new is coming out at the end of the day. But it's painful times, people, for the United, because they had gotten jackpot. It was winning a lottery, getting the Qatar guy, but things never works out the way you hope for. But now we look at how this guy Jim will do for the club. But I don't see it as a crisis, losing the owner you wanted. But you're still getting a better owner who's going to be running the football part. But you're just not getting the guy who's going to turn the club around. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Click the like button and subscribe to Connect. I'm out. Peace.